Hello, my friend. It is Adrian from Contact Mapping, and I am so happy to be with you today. I'm more grateful than ever to have this opportunity to be able to come to you on Facebook and on Instagram because after the last 24 hours, that is no longer something that I am taking for granted. If you're watching with us on YouTube as well, I want to say hello to you. It is great to be able to come and share with you today. So, we're going to do something fun here. Over this broadcast, over the next 48 hours, we are going to have a little contest. And what I want you to do is I want you to share this video. So, if you are on Instagram, if you look on the little bottom right hand side of your screen, there's a little button that looks like a little triangle on the bottom right of your screen, I think. And if you hit that button, I want you to send this to a couple of people that were really shaken up by what happened over the last 24, 48 hours with Facebook and Instagram. And I want you to share that with them. And then I want you to do this. You have to actually wait until the end, and you need to share this on the IGTV post that I'm going to do after we finish the live so that our team can track it. But we do these amazing fire your brain, hire your heart t-shirts that are just awesome. I should have grabbed one of the shirts before I did this, but we are going to send one of them to one of our viewers on Facebook. We're going to send one of them to one of our viewers on Instagram. But what you need to do in order to get that is you need to share this. And so on Facebook, you can just hit that share button and then let me know you did it. On Instagram, tap down that little triangle on the bottom right of your screen, send it to some people who need to see this, and let me know you did that in the comments. And we're going to pick one of you on each platform, and we're going to give away one of these really cool Fire Your Brain, Hire Your Heart t-shirts. So why is everybody so up in arms? And why was this such a big deal? What happened yesterday with Facebook and Instagram? Because there are a lot of hot takes out there. There's a lot of people. There was a room with 8,500 people on Clubhouse having a conversation about this yesterday, which is pretty remarkable, to be honest with you. But why were people so freaked out? Here's why I think it created so much angst. You have 10 years of your life, 10 years of energy that you have spent building your business on social media. And you have this moment of like, what if something really happened? There were all these rumors going around yesterday. There was this whistleblower thing that happened. There were rumors going around that maybe they got hacked and that this was going to be multiple days or whatever. And it creates this moment in your brain of going, hold on a second, like what would really happen if I lost this platform? And if that was a sobering thought for you, then let's be grateful because it didn't turn out to be that situation in the case of yesterday. And if you're watching, then you're clearly back on the platform. But it could have been. And maybe, the likelihood that Facebook or Instagram is going to go out of business or be gone forever, probably not that likely. The likelihood that one day Facebook or Instagram or whatever platform decides that you did something that displeased the algorithm gods or displeased the content moderation gods or whatever, and they just go, you know what, actually, we're just going to shut you down. That is not a remote possibility. That has happened to multiple people I know personally, including people who have lost their entire account permanently and haven't had any access to it. And when that happened, it didn't really happen for any valid reason. And so that is not a remote situation. And there were a lot of, if I had $1 for every person who has told me that I need to build an email list in the last 24 hours, I would be a rich man. So that is absolutely a valid thing to do. That is absolutely part of the solution. But it's not the entire thing, not even close. And so let me know what you have been hearing from people over the last 24 hours about what you should do off the back of this, or why this matters, or what's going on. Love to hear some thoughts from our friends watching here. But there's been a lot of advice, a lot of people telling you what to do, a lot of people telling you what needs to happen over the last 24 hours since that happened. And here's what I would say to you. At the end of the day, what you're trying to do is be able to truly connect with people. And email is great. Email is not dead. I am totally a believer in the email list, and there are some great people out there. My friend Diane Hockman, my friend Michelle Cunningham. Like there are some really good people to listen to about what you should be doing to build an email list. And I completely agree. But I think both Diane and Michelle would agree that email is only part of the solution. What is really going to make you successful is to be the kind of person that is a true connector. And how do you do that? You think about these platforms, all of these platforms, including email, as a tool. And those tools are in service of helping you to truly connect and build a relationship. And there are some times when we're building a relationship sort of at scale where we can use a live video, or we can use an email, or we can use some of these formats to be able to reach a big group of people and have them feel like we're having a one-on-one conversation. And that is really great. What a gift to be able to cultivate a sense of connection with more than one person at the same time, just by being willing to show up and to share your heart on a platform. But again, you don't know, you're just renting that space, right? You're renting the space. And so if you can't move people to a place where you are able to own that relationship and that connection, then you're in trouble. So then people would say, oh, well, email is the solution. Right now, I own your email. No one can take that away from me. Well, if you look at email, it's an amazing medium. But again, what a phenomenal open rate and engagement rate on an email is 40 or 50%, which means that 50 or 60%, if you're doing amazing, are consistently never going to get the message that you send them, let alone read it, let alone respond to it, let alone do any of those things. And that's great, because if you build a big list, then you're still going to do a lot of business having done that. But it's still a numbers game. The holy grail, the true massive impact maker when it comes to developing amazing relationships, amazing businesses, amazing impact, is that you actually create a real connection with the people that you're talking to. And you do that through moving the conversation from maybe they're interacting on your stuff to now I'm having a conversation with them on a chat platform, to now I'm starting to use a methodology to be able to talk to them, maybe using voice clips or video clips or something like that, to ultimately having a conversation. And it, at the end of the day, comes down to moving it to a place of conversation, because conversation is where all of the good stuff happens. And so the better you can become at doing that, the more effective you're going to be at creating not just one-off sales, because maybe those big blast sort of methodologies are going to be better at creating one-off sales, or you're going to just, you're going to throw a lot of stuff out there into the world, and that's going to give you enough. But when it comes to creating lasting connection, lasting business relationships, lasting partnerships, where you're really going to go the distance with people, and they're going to want to go the distance with you, and they're going to be a customer for life, they're going to be a business partner, they're going to want to buy anything you sell. It's pretty hard to do that until you have created a real connection. And that is so powerful and so important. And so what I want to encourage you to do is to really give some thought to that. Like, what am I doing if all else failed? how many people am I really able to talk to? How many phone numbers do I have? How many of those people would actually want to pick up the phone if I called? How many people, like, these are the questions you need to be asking yourself. And in that spirit, on Thursday at 4:45 Eastern time, we're going to be doing a room on Clubhouse talking about that topic. We're going to be talking about in the aftermath of this Facebook and Instagram outage that you just experienced over the last 24, 48 hours. In the aftermath of that, what does it mean to be a pro versus an amateur? What does it mean to be able to think about the implications of how how unshakable is my business really? That is a super, super important question. And so what I want to invite you to do is, number one, share this right now, because what we're going to do is we're going to be giving away an awesome t-shirt that says fire your brain, hire your heart. That's one of our core values at Contact Mapping. So hit that share button right now, and then let me know you did it in the comments. And we're going to pick one of you from Instagram, one of you from Facebook, and we'll give away a shirt to each of you. And if you're watching on the replay, that's totally cool. We're going to pick the winner on Thursday, shortly before the room on Clubhouse. So you've got a little time to do that. If you're watching live, do it right now. So you let us know so we can enter you in the contest. But on 4:45 at 40:45 on Eastern time on Thursday, which is the 7th, we are going to be having this awesome conversation on Clubhouse. And we're going to bring in some amazing people who are going to share with you about what are they doing? What did they learn from this experience? What are they teaching others from this experience? And what does it really mean to be a pro instead of an amateur when it comes to the way that you build your business through the power of connection? Because that is what is lasting. That is what creates long-term value. And it's so important. It's more important now than ever before. And so if you understand the power of this, everything changes for you. And you're going to want to be a part of this conversation on Thursday. And so, in order to do that, I will share the details with you. All you need to do is send me a message with the word room. And what we'll do is we'll share with you not only the details on the Clubhouse room so you can join us live on Thursday, but also we will share with you the notes that we're going to capture from that room. So every time we do a Clubhouse room, we have a member of our team who's our professional note taker. He's amazing. And he pulls together a list of the most powerful nuggets shared by each speaker. He gives you links to be able to connect with each of those speakers so that you can go and connect with them and find them offline. And he allows you to have access to all the cool stuff that's going on inside of Contact Mapping, all inside of these notes. And so you want to be a part of that. All you need to do to get your hands on that, to be part of the room with us on Thursday, and to get the notes afterwards, so that if you miss it or if you miss part of it, that you're not missing out, is that you need to message us the word room, and we'll make sure to share that with you. So Louise, I saw you. I'll make sure to get those to you afterward. So thank you so much. Elizabeth, what's going on? Good to have you here. So that's what it's all about. And this is an important conversation. It's something I'm really excited to share, and something that I'm really excited for the people that we're going to be bringing into this conversation on Thursday at 4:45. And so I want to create reach. I want to reach more people in this conversation. And so we're going to do a fun little giveaway. We have these amazing Fire Your Brain, Hire Your Heart Contact Mapping t-shirts that I want to share with you. And so in order to get your hands on one of those, all you need to do, if you look on the bottom right of your screen on Instagram, there's a little thing that looks like a triangle. If you tap on that, send this to a couple of people who are shaken up by what happened with Facebook and Instagram over the last 24 hours and need to hear what it means to build something more lasting in their life. Ray Higdon is on here. Ray, holy smokes, man. I love you. Thanks for being on here and jumping on today, man. You are the greatest. And so if you're on Facebook, tap on that share button and then let us know in the comments you did it, because that's how we enter you into this contest to win a free contact mapping t-shirt. But we want to see you this Thursday, 4:45 Eastern time, where we are going to be talking about what it means to be a pro versus an amateur and how you can create a business that's unshakable no matter what happens to Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or any of these platforms. However the wind blows, that you are going to build something that's going to last your lifetime and going to be something that you can pass on to your kids, because that's what we all want. So thank you for being here today. Make sure to share and comment. Let us know you did. Message us room to get access to all the goodies on Clubhouse this Thursday, and we'll see you there. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day. We'll catch you soon.